Part 1. Are you happy to be the age you are now? Well, currently I just turned 18 years old, which means I become an adult now. Therefore, I'm really happy because I I could be uh, independent on myself. Which therefore I there was so many things for me to learn and to to explore, and it's made me become and it's helped me to develop myself a lot. Therefore, I'm really happy to be my age. When you are a child, did you think a lot about your future? Well, when I was a child, I I was really naive. The only things that I think about the futures is what I want to become, like what job I would like to do in the future. However, it's always change depend on what I was interested in that time. Therefore, I would say I don't think much about my future when I was a child. Do you think you have changed as you get old? As you get older? Well, to be honest, I was truly shocked when I look at the pictures of myself when I was younger because I'm really surprised how much I have changed during so many years. I'm taller, uh, and it's obvious that I am taller and bigger, and also more mature. And to be honest, about I'm really happy about it because it's the proof that I am now. So because it proves that I am an adult. What will be different about your life in the future? Well, as I turn 18, there would be so many challenges for me in the future. There would be so many challenges in the future for me to face to deal with, because become a major, you have to be more uh, independent, and you cannot always rely on your parents anymore. Therefore, it would be a, a little bit difficult for me to cope with a lot of things. So I think the difference would be my life would be more harder. But to describe a time when you started using a new technologies device. Uh, if I had to give a description about the first time that I using a new technologies device, the new technological device, the first one that springs to my mind would be the first time when I got a new smartphone. Well, when I get got into secondary school, my parents made a decision. My parents made a decisions to but of buying a new smartphone for me because they think that I need a device to call for them and to keep in touch with my friends. Therefore, I got a new smartphone. Uh, at first, at first, I only use the basic features of the smartphone like callings and testing because I found that using smartphone is so hard. However, I start to get used to it and fe- learn so many features about the phone. For example, now I know how to create a social media account to use and use to surf the internet, and using it to watching videos and listening to music. So it helped me to find the and his, so it helped me to relax. The reason that uh, And I would believe that this is one of the most helpful device that I have gotten because it ha- because it helped me a lot in my life and in my studies. For example, uh, the internet allowed me to approach to a numerous information to a massive amount of information on the internet. Therefore, it helped me to learn more effective. The other features of the phones also like watching videos and surfing internet also help me to also give me the entertainment. Therefore, hence I other the reason why I believe that smartphone would be the most helpful device for me. Part 3. What is the best age for children to start computer lessons? In my opinion, I believe that the first grade of secondary school would be the best time for children to start take the computer lessons because at that time they have fully developed they are because at that time they can understand at a certain level of the complex knowledge about the computers, so it would be more easier for them to cover it, to cover the to cover the lessons at the class about the computers. Besides, students beside during that age, students are really curious about everything about them, include the technologies. Therefore, they could also learn by themselves about the technologies, and it could boost the efficiencies of the computer lessons. As a result, I believe that the first grade of secondary school would be the best time for children to start learn about computers. Do you think that schools should use more technologies to help children learn? Absolutely yes, because it's evident that the modern technologies have have so have contributed so much to the education. For example, the computers have both children help both students and teachers to search for information and lessons on the internet, and it would make them and the internet provide a lot of information for them. Besides the for and beside the screen, beside teachers could use the screen to show to show the slides of the lessons so that they could provide images and videos to illustrate the lesson more effectively. That's the reason why I believe that schools should apply more technologies into the education. Do you agree or disagree that computers will replace teachers one day? Well, as the robust development of uh, a- artificial intelligence, some people may believe that it would replace children. It would replace teachers in the future. However, I believe the opposite, because uh, education is not only about provide the knowledge for the students. It's also the process of develop the personalities and the mindsets of the student. Therefore, and no one more suitable to do this job than teachers who are trained to cope with who are trained to deal with the emotional development of and who are trained to deal with the emotional development process of children. And besides, the interaction between pupils and people would be more meaningful than between people and a piece of technologies. So, so that so students would be feel more comfortable when they talk to the teachers rather than when they talk to other technologies. Hence, I believe that computers are just a way. Therefore, I believe that computers, as well as uh, artificial intelligence, is just one of the tools that have the educations more easily and cannot fully replace the teachers in the future. How much has technologies improved how we communicate with each other? Well, when we look and when we compare the past to the current days, we will see how significantly we will see how significant technology technologies have improved the way that we communicate with each other. Uh, to be more particular, in the past, if we want to uh, keep in touch with our friends or relatives who are in distant, we have to write letters, and it would take really long, and it would take from 2 or 3 days for the letters to uh, to to be contact by the receiver. However, nowadays, when we could use the internet to instantly communicate with each other, regardless the ge- geography distance. Uh, there are a lot of online platforms that allow people to communicate with each other by with each other's like texting or video calls. Therefore, I think that technologies have significantly improved how we communicate with each other. Do you agree that there are still many more major technologies called inventions to be made? Well, although that we have made a numerous a numerous number of technological inventions since well although that we although that we have made although that the humankind have made a numerous technological inventions, I still believe that there would be more innovative inventions that could be made in the future because the create because the creativities of people have no limit, so that there may some people who comes with new ideas and so that who come up with new idea and create a new piece of technology that could change our life incredibly. Therefore, I believe that new technology is good. So I believe that new technological invention could be made can be made in the future. Could you suggest some reason why people are deciding to reduce their use of technology? There are some reasons why people make a decision to reduce their time of using the technologies. Well, first of all, I believe that it's because of their health. When we use the technology device like smartphone or laptop for a long time, it may damage our eyesight and reduce it's a damage to our eyes and reduce our vision. Besides, I think that technology. Besides, people may aware that the technologies uh, make them more lazy, so they don't want to fully depend on the technologies, and they choose to less using them, uh, and so that they could develop more skill. And those the reason that I think why people choose to reduce their time of using technologies.